And welcome back to the Nifty Scrapbooker special Valentine layout. We're doing a Valentine card for that special someone in your life, and we just wanted to get a little extra video in this week to celebrate this special holiday. For those of you who have significant others, you could throw this card together in no time at all and get it mailed out or handed it over to your loved one at Valentine's Day. This year, my wife and I are apart for Valentine's Day because of certain things. I'm up in Pennsylvania videoing this video this year, and so we'll be apart, so I'm going to drop this Valentine off in the mail to her. So I hope you enjoy this neat card layout using a special new product from We Are Memory Keepers. And so it's a stamping platform that will be great to add to your scrapbook supplies. So sorry this is a little shaky, but we'll get back with you. And here's the layout for the Valentine special. And welcome to this special edition of the Nifty Scrapbooker. Today we're going to be doing a special Valentine special. We're going to make a Valentine card. You might want to make this this soon. Valentine's Day is just tomorrow, so you want to do that. So remember, the first thing we do is cut an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper down in half. We're going to fold this in half. That'll make what size this is. It's called A2 size. So we're going to be doing that, and then we're going to have our A2 size. We're going to crease that really good and strong. You can use that with a bone folder or something like that. What I did to start with the base of this card is I got a piece of cardstock and I measured it just a little bit shy of the 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 to give it a nice white outline here. But what I did is I went ahead and pre-stamped in a silver white ink these little hearts. I don't know if you can see it because I'll show it up to the camera a little more so you can see those little hearts that are stamped along it. And I just stamped about 2/3 of it because we're going to be covering this side up with paper. So what we're going to do is we're going to glue that down. That's already pre-stamped. And we're going to be putting that right there. Now, what I'm using this time is I'm using another Kiwi Lane stencil. It's a new stencil I picked up, and it is called the a la carte portrait. And I'm going to set this aside so you can see the a la carte portrait. Now, this is made to use a large photo, and you'll be able to make this frame for it. But what I'm using it today is you can use part of this template. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking a piece of paper here. I have some red and white striped paper. We're going to be laying this template right on here. Right like that. Move it up a little bit. And we're just going to be using the scallops on this side to create our template. So we're going to go ahead and take our pencil. We're going to create our cutting mark. Come through with our Fisker scissors here. Now remember, when cutting, you want to move the paper, not the scissors. It creates a more fluid look. It won't be real jaggedy cuts, especially when you're doing curves. And don't worry about the pencil marks on your paper because we're going to use some Tim Holtz Distress ink to kind of cover those up. All right, there we go. Got our scallops. We're going to take this is called Gathered Twig, and we're just going to be taking this and we're going to be inking the sides of this a little bit, just to give it a little dimension on our paper. Now I use 3 different kind of papers to do these scallops, and we're going to be placing those on our paper, on our card here. So I've chosen 3 different kinds of prints. I got the scallop. I got this polka dot, and I got this, I don't know what you'd call this ombre effect or something like that. So what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be just taping these down on top of each other. So what I did is when I cut these out, I did the polka dot offset. So this will go here, right like that, right on our paper. See, it covers up some of those printed hearts that I have there. And now I offset this so it's going to be a little different size there. Just tape that down. And see, so you have the valleys and humps are at different heights. And we did this one, so we're going to put this one down. There we go. We got that scallop look. Now we're going to come in with our block here of red paper, and this is going to be where our sentiment goes. Okay, so we're just going to put this right up against the side. I've inked that with the Distress ink too, just a little bit, and that's going to be where our sentiment goes. Okay, and we're going to be adding some other extra stuff to this too. But first, I want to introduce a new product I was able to get. And this is the We Are Memory Keepers Precision Press Advanced. Now, if you've never used this for stamping, this is a wonderful product. I love it. So basically what you do, it comes in 3 sections. It has this foam mat, which is good for stamping. It has this hard mat, and they both have grid lines. If you see here, there's grid lines on here, and there's grid lines printed on here up to about 6-7 inches. Then this has these... this sits down in those spokes, and then what it does is it holds these little feet here, hold it up off the paper so you can get it right where you want it, and then you push down. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be inking this up. I'm using a Hampton Art pigment ink. This is their silver, and we're going to be inking our... The nice thing about this is if you're doing multiple layers of different stamps on top of each other, different colors, you can line them up all. Or if, let's say I don't get a good stamp on this, I can actually re-ink and stamp again. So we'll see what kind of impression we get on this one. See how well it works. So we're going to push that down on there, push that up against that. Oh, let's see, let's do a little more ink on that. It's almost perfect, but just needs a little heavier ink on it. So here we go. And with this Precision Press Advance, you can ink at the same location. You don't have to worry about coming up. It comes with these magnets to hold your paper down. And ta-da! We have our sentiment, I adore you. There we go. Isn't that neat? And then we're going to take this sentiment and we're going to line it up right here along the edge. So we're going to put some ink on this, some tape on this, and we're going to place this right here on this border, like that. And there we go. We're going to push it down there like that. All right, now let's add some more things to it. What I thought would be cool is I got these Jolie's Boutique on clearance at, and they had these little gem hearts. So we're going to add some gem hearts to this card. And let's add some of these flowers. Let's see. Isn't that great? And then I brought some twine. And I thought maybe using this, but since I'm using the flowers, we're going to skip with the twine this time and just use the flowers and hearts. Let's see if we can find a place for one more heart. Let's throw a heart over here with these. Okay. All right. And there is our Valentine card. You can open up with a sentiment. You could also stamp another sentiment in here, like Happy Valentine's Day or something like that. And this could mail off to go to your loved one. So I hope you enjoyed this special edition of the Nifty Scrapbooker, and we'll see you on the weekend with another layout on the Nifty Scrapbooker.